Hello everyone, it is Friday, November 9th, in the year of our Lord 2012. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always, wicked awesome. Big day, lots of birthdays. So let's hit it right off the bat. Well, unofficial sponsors first, of course. We got the Ravel.com, that's THERABEL.com by my good friends Johnny and his better half Emma Montgomery. And phenomenal website, great folks, lots of great stories to unravel. Aha. How about Mustang Brewing Company, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, otherwise known as Southern Kansas? They brew great beer. They watch my show. I support their beer. I've drank their beer, and I want more of their beer. Wish they sold it down here in Yeehaw, Texas. I do. How about my good friend Crystal Lloyd, Ozani KJ Lloyd, Organo Gold Coffee? Great way to start the day or the night or whatever have you. 50 style pinup model, published poet, and she knows it twice. Aspiring actress. Been in the comic book, Red Sky Comics. She's the next Betty Page, and I worked with her in jolly old England. She's from Wyoming. Gorgeous, gorgeous lady. How about my man Wally Fortier? Wally's aluminum shaping process, not Wally's ass sculpting process, so you probably wouldn't mind that if he was single if she was hot. Wicked hot. No, he makes aluminum art, lives right across the street from me here in Yeehaw, Texas, where men are men, the bulls run scared. But all kinds of logos and sports and whatever you want, the man will make. If you want a fake boob, he'll make that too. Fake aluminum 57 Chevy? Sure, why not? He can make that. Facebook.com/WASPA. That's WASPAA. My man Rob Johnson, Computune. He's a computer geek. And he's got his better half, Stephanie. I've known her over 30 years. Grew up on Martha's Vineyard Island with her. Well, he basically fixes computers for a living, as you see. And he's helped me out personally with my issues. So, trust me, the man's legit. I promise you. And he watches these folks all watch my show each and every day. Hello, my good friends, Lucy's Big Burgers, right there in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. Phenomenal burgers. Get the Big Texan. Trust me, you'll love it. And then finally, my man Tom Walk. It's not Walkie, Waka, it's Walk with an E, silent. Down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Western Louisiana. Stevens Rubber Stamps and Sign Company makes all kinds of different stuff as you see there. And there's your contact information. Check it out. Lots of great stuff. Lots of great people. And it's time for some great beer. Look at this. Oh, the first one of the year, baby. Sam Adams Winter Lager. Oh, I've been waiting for this stuff for a while. Though the Oktoberfest is my personal favorite, this stuff is not far behind. Basically, classic holiday tradition subtly spiced with a blend of freshly ground cinnamon, orange zest, and ginger for a rich, satisfying brew that will make winter seem a little warmer. And trust me, this stuff is fantabulous. No percentage on it, so who knows, but proper beer opening apparatus, proper beer opening technique, as always. I know, Justin, no pop today. Number 35, Calgary Gold 2001 award winner. There you go. Sammy's won lots of awards. Jim Cook, since 1984 when he started the company. Boston Beer Company. Boston, Massachusetts, greatest state in the nation, greatest city in the nation. 45-degree angle, proper beer pouring technique right into the beer consumption apparatus. Voila. And of course, cheers and beers to all you. Prost, as they say in Germany. Kampai, as they say in Japan. Oh, wow. I forgot how good that stuff is. Man. Beer with spices in it like that.
There is a contractor here checking all the smoke alarms. They're going to hear beeping.
Great.
Have fun.
Thank you. There's a contractor here checking all the smoke alarms. He's got to interrupt my show to do that? Really? Oh, Jesus. There'll be a lot of beeping going on, folks. Just give you a heads up. It is what it is, but there you go. Well, that's the signal that today it's time for the birthday shout-outs. And right off the bat, how about a birthday shout-out for my man Richard Maybury? Strays Fight United. Mafia Wars, baby. That's right. And Richard, awesome guy. Great to be a fellow mafioso with you. Hope I meet you in person someday. And I hope you enjoy the show, man. Strays for life. Best Mafia Wars family on Facebook or any other thing. Hey, there's probably some people out there still playing Mafia Wars on MySpace. Who knows? You never know. But have a wicked awesome day, Richard. Cheers and beers to you, man. Celebrate and let's wax some fools, eh? Ah. Next on the list. Now here is a lady that I've known for 20 years. Because I knew her in California. And I've known her husband Dave just a hair longer than 20 years. I met him in Mississippi when we were down there getting some school. But see, my good friend Cora Sabicki, happy birthday to you. And a shout out to your awesome man Dave as well. You guys are phenomenal folks. Great, great people. Ultra nice. And Cora, I've never forgotten you. Dave, I've never forgotten you. And hope you guys are doing well. Dave, you spoil your birthday girl tonight, my man. Do it up. She deserves it. Cora, total sweetheart. You guys have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. And Reverend Dr. B will enjoy beer with you. Next on the list. Here's a comical nab badass I worked with in good old Japan. My man, Shaun Root. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Last I heard you were, we've chatted up a few times over the past year. Always a pleasure hearing from you. Great guy, undoubtedly. And time for you to get that well-deserved shout-out on this here show. A beer and song of the day. And hope you enjoy the show. And I'm tired. It's Friday morning and I still got to stay up all day. And I've been up since, I've been up for 18 hours now. Over 18 hours. Oh my goodness. Ooh, boy, I'm feeling it. So I'm going to get older. But Shaun, you have a wicked awesome day, my friend. A big cheers and beers to you, and I miss the days of living in Japan. Best place ever. Yup. Squeeze me. We had good times in Japan. Next on the list. Happy birthday to my man, Jeremy Huther. Dude, fellow GAC god. GAC. GNC. What's GAC stand for? Go ask Comical Nav if they need an RMA or an RWA. That's right, Real Man Assist or Real Woman Assist. That's what it stands for. Gotta help out those Comical Nav cousins of ours. But we're GAC gods, baby. Jeremy, you're an awesome guy. A big cheers and beers to you. Happy birthday. Hope you have a wicked awesome day, and I hope you're not working today. I hope not. Next on the list. Here's a great guy I met from Mafia Wars in Farmville. Haven't met him in person. Really cool dude. Tom Hintz, happy birthday to you, brother. Hope you're doing well. I haven't heard from you in a little bit, but don't know if you're as active on Facebook as you used to be. You used to be almost as active on the old Facebook as me. And that's saying something because I live on it. I'm not going to lie. But Tom, you have a phenomenal day, my brother. Celebrate well and enjoy. And a big cheers and beers to you. And now these next two folks I've known a long damn time. And they were born the same exact month, day, and year. How about that? And I know my man Mark Coulter, I'm almost certain you graduated with my brother in the class of 1992. Erin, I think you were 93 if I'm not mistaken. But correct me if I'm wrong, please. Trying to remember. But either way, Erin Layton and Mark Coulter. I've known Mike since elementary school. And happy birthday to both of you. Hope you guys are doing well. I haven't heard from each of you in a while. Although I did get the old light from Erin earlier. And hope life's treating you too well. It's treating me awesome. It always does. Good old Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Eastern New Mexico. That's not a bad place to live, folks. I'm telling you. Way too damn hot in the summer, though. Wicked hot. But I'll tell you what. Good hospitality down here in Yeehaw, Texas. But Massachusetts, best state in America. That's home for life, my friends. Erin, a big cheers and beers to you. Mike, you as well. You knew I wasn't going to forget you guys' birthdays. That wouldn't be me. I can't do that. So cheers and beers to the both of you. Have a wicked awesome day. We've got a happy anniversary. Shout out. 7 years of absolute wedded bliss. And I found out something that I did not know. Now, my good friend, I always said Uzma and Tariq Azim. Well, shame on me. Uzma Azim is her name. Her husband's name is Tariq Azim. I had no idea they had a combined Facebook page. I did not know that. Now, Uzma's on all the time, so I think Tariq's just got his name in there because, once in a great while he might hop on and say, hey, how are you? Now, they live in New Orleans, Louisiana, and I've known them through playing the Farmville apps for over a couple years. And Uzma and Tariq, happy 7th anniversary to you. Uzma, I know you watch my show each and every day and have since the beginning. Much love to you for that, sweetie. Totally gorgeous lady, too, I might add. Tariq, you got a good one, buddy. You definitely do. I know the feeling. Trust me, I married royalty as well. And the two of you, much respect. 7 years down, at least 70 more to go. And you guys are phenomenal, phenomenal folks. I really hope I meet you someday. I'm sure I will. The world is small. And besides, you're only in eastern Texas, or is it southern Arkansas? I don't know. Louisiana. Oh, and I got a treat for the music today for you guys, because Louisiana is the home of some really good music. So I'm bringing out some Louisiana love for you guys. Oh, I should have brought out the Abita Gold Nail today. I was going to do that. I meant to do that and I forgot to. I couldn't resist the Sam Adams Winter Lager. But Uzma, Tariq, big happy anniversary to you. 7 years. Wicked awesome. All right. And a couple additional shout outs. Oh, a special shout out to my man Josh Garcia. What a great first name, by the way, huh? Now, see, Josh answered a question the other day. Remember when I wore that t-shirt that said Osfart? He told me I said, whoever can tell me what that stands for gets a special shout out. And Josh, guess what? He said exit. That's right, because Osfart is German for exit. Exit from the Osfart? Interesting. How convenient. Squeeze me. But Josh, I know you're coming down here to Yeehaw, Texas in a few days. Dude, I can't wait to meet you, man. Awesome stuff. And how did I meet Josh, folks? See, he's living in Florida. I met him through a mutual friend of ours, the lovely Samantha Reed. A lady that I don't hear from very often lately. What's up with that, Sam? I'm calling your ass out. Don't hear from you much anymore. Seen you a couple times a week going, hi. Little smile. Girl, smile more often. It helps. It works wonders. And you look even prettier than you already are when you're smiling. And Josh, I know you agree with me on that, brother. I feel like I'm talking to myself when I say my name. Oh, it's so weird. But yeah, we bombarded her wall one day, and then she was like, pretty much, can't you guys talk in private? I mean, dude, Josh and I blew this shit up like epic proportions. So I don't blame her. So I had him as a friend, and we chatted up for a while, and we talk all the time. Dude, you're a phenomenal guy. And we got one phenomenal mutual friend in the lovely Samantha Reed. No doubt about it. Sam's good shit. She's a good girl. And I'll give you a cheers of beer, Sam. Don't know if you're going to watch the show, but hope you do. And hey, next time you see me, just say, what's up, brother? Or something like that, Because that's how I am. I'll be like, what's up, sister? Something like that. So, Josh, dude, congrats on the special shout out for an awesome freaking guy. And I'm really looking forward to meeting you. I really am, man. We got to have some adult beverages together. We got to do it. It's got to be done. Hey, if you're interested, you can even be a special guest host, co-host with me on this here show. That would be epic. Cheers and beers, brother. And finally, speaking of Florida, I just found out an awesome cop buddy of mine, who I knew in jolly old England, has now moved to Florida. My man, Kenny Gonzalez. Ultra cool dude, folks. Ultra freaking cool. And he wears cool hats. Kenny, I know you probably like this fedora, because I know you got one if I remember correctly. Now see, Kenny and I went to Bible camp last year. Great times. Found God and all kinds of good stuff. Scripture, learned a lot of scripture. Also, learned a lot about good beer, too. And lots of great scenery down there. Speaking of scenery, I'm just watching the jogger jog by the window. All right. I got 2015 eyesight. Give me a break, all right? But Kenny, dude, I missed the hell out of you, brother. And I hope you enjoyed the show. Want to give you a big shout out and a big salute just because you're that freaking awesome. And a big cheers and beers to you, my friend. And hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. All right, with that said, there's our shout outs. How about Celebrity birthdays for today, we got the incredible Hulk himself. I thought he was born in 1952. The source I saw said 1951. I'm almost certain he's 60 today. But either way, Lou Ferrigno. That's right. Former Mr. Universe. His birthday today. How about this guy? Cisco. He's 34 today. Most famous for the 2000 song, Thong Song. Thong, 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 thong. Interesting song to say the least. On this day in 1913, sadly passed away in 2000 at the age of 86 years old. Hedy Lamarr. Not Hedley Lamarr, like in Blazing Saddles, although I preferred that name. That was interesting. On this day in 1935, legendary St. Louis Cardinals pitcher Bob Gibson was born. Oh, he was a badass. 112 ERA in 1968. Pitched 17 seasons for them. An amazing pitcher. Hall of Famer. On this day in 1980, the lovely MTV host Vanessa Manillo. How do you pronounce that? I don't know. Manillo. She was born. She's 32. Still looking great. And this lucky prick is 39 today. Nick Lachey, is it? Or Lachey? I don't know. It's that schmuck that was a member of the 98 Degrees, one of them stupid boy bands. But this prick married Jessica Simpson in 2002 and eventually hooked up with Vanessa in 2006. How do wimps like that get these exotic women? Folks, you know where the money is? In the heart, baby. That's all that should matter. But, whatever. He hooked up with both of them. Prick. I'm jealous a little. Not too much. I'm married to royalty. Don't forget that. I guarantee my woman's better than your women were in every way, shape, and form. Ha! Take that, Nick. You prick. On this day in 1970, 42 years old, Y2J was born. Chris Jericho, badass wrestler. On this day in 1971, kick-ass golfer David Duval was born. On this day in 1933, somebody most people never heard of was born. Jim Perry, not the baseball player, but game show host. Most famous for hosting Card Sharks. And one of two game show hosts, along with Alex Trebek, that was hosting a game show in the U.S. and Canada at the same time. That's pretty cool. On this day in 1931, White Sox manager, former White Sox manager, former Kansas City Royals manager too, although a lot of people don't know that. Whitey Herzog was born, 81 today. There you go. How about some random facts of the day? On this day in 1980, Saddam Hussein declared a holy war against Iran. Ugh. On this day in 1985, Garry Kasparov became the world chess champion. On this day in 1966, Oakland A's fans will appreciate this as well as you Raider fans. The Oakland Coliseum opened. On this day in 1938, Al Cap, most famous for the comic strip Little Abner, created Sadie Hawkins Day. I did not know that. Now I do. On this day in 1965, the ever infamous New York blackout occurred. The Northeast, New England, New Jersey, New York, and the province of Ontario, Canada, at 5:16 p.m., all the power went out for up to 12 hours. Over 30 million people without power. Well, that's pretty shitty. And on this day in 1872, this is much more shitty though. 140 years ago today, the city of Boston, Massachusetts had the Great Fire. And 776 buildings were destroyed. 20 people were killed. Actually, almost kind of surprising, only 20 people. I know I say only 20 people, but for a fire of that magnitude, 20 people, and back in those days, wow. Amazing. How about some movie facts? Time for the movie of the day. Well, I got the movie of the day, but before I do that, my man Kevin Sherman, fellow cop I knew in jolly old England, living in Algonquin, Illinois, an absolute badass of a man and a contributor to this here show. Much respect to you, Kev. Justin Dimmitt designed the Facebook page, Beer and Song of the Day. You got to check that out, folks. You got to check it out. Thank you, Justin. Much salute to you. Hey, today's movie of the day. If you don't know this line, you need to learn it. It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, have a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. That's right, my all-time favorite movie. Sweet Home Chicago. We be talking about 1980 movie, The Blues Brothers. That's right. And the classic Blues Brothers starring Dan Aykroyd, the late John Belushi, the late John Candy, the late Ray Charles, the late Cab Calloway, Aretha Franklin, And sadly, just recently passed away, the late Donald Duck Dunn. You had Steve the Colonel Cropper. John Lee Hooker was in the movie. And here's some movie facts for you. 103 cars were wrecked during filming. And at the time of the release, that was a world record. The original Gone in 60 Seconds in 1974 wrecked 93 cars. A movie called, another one by H.B. Halicki. In 1982, The Junkman wrecked 153 cars. And then Gone in 60 Seconds 2 in 1989 wrecked over 400 cars. Well, this one says 104 cars were wrecked in filming Blues Brothers 2000 from 1998. So the definition of wrecked could be different. But anyway, I figured this, I wasn't sure how real it was. I thought it was, and it was. The 1974 Dodge sedan. That's right, the Bluesmobile. The scene where they're driving 115 miles per hour on the Wells and Wacker Drive is real. The film crew received permission to clear the street for 200 plus mile per hour passes. Stunt pedestrians were added after the first pass to add realism. So the pedestrians were real too. Holy shit. Sadly, the Soul Food Cafe where Aretha Franklin sings, the name of the place was Nate's Deli on Chicago's ever-famous Maxwell Street. This is the sad part. It's now a parking lot. In both Cab Calloway's basement room and Ray Charles' music store, framed photos of Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and John and Robert Kennedy on display. Framed photos are a tribute to the civil rights activism of the 1960s. And it was the movie, the big screen debut of one Ray Charles. Another one that I threw in there, the mall that they filmed in had actually closed like about 3 to 5 years prior to filming. So, there you go. Lots of great facts for a freaking amazing movie. And with that said, let's get to the show of the day. I'm trying to keep this under 30 minutes because these shows have been too long in my opinion, and I'm sure you all agree with that. But the last 1936 episode of The Three Stooges. Slippery Silks, folks. Yeah, Slippery Silks. Basically, just when their career as woodworkers is sawn in half, the Stooges inherit a women's boutique and begin fashioning clothes for their swanky new customers. And you could call their designs art, but does anyone else have the same eye for fashion they do? Knock on wood. Their eye for fashion is probably worse than mine. And mine, I don't give a shit about fashion, to be honest with you. Hey, I'm married to royalty. Why would I be out to impress anybody anyway? I already impressed my love goddess. That's all that matters. How about that? Vanessa Manilo was born Clark Air Base, Philippines, 32 years ago today. How about that? An Air Force chick, dependent-wise. And while we bring her out to the forefront, that's her today. Look at her. Party! Party girl. We need to bring out the song of the day and show off the babe of the day. And the song, like I said, Uzma and Tariq, I hope you two appreciate this music. And all you other great Louisiana folks, or anybody who appreciates the music like I do, Zydeco. And who better to have a Zydeco song than the king himself, Clifton Chenier. And the song is called Zydeco Sont Pas Sale. Basically, in Americanese, it's Snap Beans Ain't Salty. From 1964, I believe it was. 64, 65. I think it's 64. Here you go. Very, very awesome tune. Wicked awesome song, to say the least. This is what music's all about, baby. Look at that. And yes, he was bilingual. Lots of great accordion music and lots of accordion in Zydeco. Basically, if you don't know what Zydeco is, I'll give you a free lesson. It's a fusion of Cajun and blues. I know my friend John Hurt appreciates this music. He's a Louisiana guy, cop I knew in jolly old England. Whoa. Oh, Vanessa. If I was single. Yowza, baby. Yowza. Wow, that's what I'm saying. The late great Clifton Chenier knows what's up. Born June 25th, 1925, ironically the same month, day, and year as the late great June Lockhart of Lassie and Lost in Space fame. He passed away December 12th, 1987. 62 years old. Kidney disease, if I'm not mistaken. He had kidney issues, diabetic. She's pointing at me saying, I love you, love doctor. Danke, danke. My goal is to keep all these episodes under 30 minutes, okay? The best I can do. A lot of viewer requests for a lot of things. That's what has increased the length of the show. And I am here for my viewers. Wow. Vanessa Manilo. Gorgeous. And one more for good measure. To end, literally, the show. Folks, you know what time it is, right? And before we get to that, I just got to say, you're all wicked awesome. And if anybody's tired, if anybody don't like me, let me know. Because you probably deserve that. I'm a pretty likable fella. Folks, you know what they say, right? You know what time it is. Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. It's time to make like a fetus and head out, so everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. Might spill you. Drink or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. And what's dumber than that is written for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady. Manning or men slapping women. Things like that are just plain stupid. Hey, Eli Manning. Yeah, there you go. I'm out of here, folks. See y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. 28 minutes and 30 seconds this show will be. That is it. We're out of here. See y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye.